All right, welcome back to Wmma Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with some Oktagon fight news. So the Czech promotion Oktagon has booked a 131-pound catchweight bout between Lucia Szabova and Aitana Alvarez. That's going to go down at Oktagon 59 Summer Party on Saturday, December 20th in Bratislava, Slovakia. I like this fight for a couple of reasons. And I'll be honest, I also dislike this fight for a couple of reasons. But I think it's going to be a good one. Certainly, in my opinion, the matchmaking favors one fighter over the other. And I'll get to that in a moment. But undefeated silent killer Szabova taking on the Pitbull Alvarez. I've covered both of these fighters multiple times. I've even sponsored Alvarez once. So this is a fight I am definitely looking forward to. Let's look at the stats here. Silent killer Szabova coming in undefeated at 7-0. Pitbull Alvarez coming in at 6-5. I mean, obviously Szabova undefeated is riding a nice win streak. Now, she did have a nice break away from MMA over like almost 3 years, or over 2 years. Just fought 2 months ago, defeating Rosa Gumiena via submission. Alvarez on a 4-fight winning streak dating back to about a year ago. Most recently made her Oktagon debut, defeating Megan Morris via decision. That was a little over a month ago. The Slovak fighter is slightly older at 26 to 24 for Alvarez. Also slightly taller at 5 feet 8 inches, 173 centimeters to 5 feet 6 inches, 168 centimeters for Alvarez. No reach listed on Tapology for Szabova. Alvarez listed at 65.7 inch, 167 centimeters. Okay, so as I was saying, there are some things I like about this fight, and there are some things I dislike about this fight. Things I like. It is an undefeated fighter taking on a fighter who, while having just righted her record, is riding a nice winning streak. So that is some good matchmaking there from a stats standpoint. Also, it's good to see Lucia Szabova back in contention again, back in MMA. Second fight this year after taking a long break due to pregnancy, and she took some recovery time as well, which is smart. I think a lot of fighters, they get pregnant, they have a kid, and then within like a few months, they're trying to get back in and have a fight already. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But honestly, it's better for a fighter, I believe, to take more time to truly physically recover from that, because pregnancy is a big deal. It takes a toll on your body. Some things I don't like about this fight. This is unofficially a title contender bout, but for some reason, even though I believe it's a flyweight title contender bout, but for some reason it is at 131 pounds, which, considering that Szabova's last fight was at bantamweight, definitely favors her. She's the slightly taller fighter. I believe she has more fights at bantamweight than she does at flyweight. Let me check here real quick. Let's see, bantamweight. Yeah, they're all at bantamweight. Now, I believe that this is for a flyweight title, because that seems to be what, I mean, I don't know why Alvarez would be fighting for a bantamweight title. But yeah, the weight, the size advantage is definitely going to be in Szabova's favor. Also, it's in her home country of Slovakia, which leads me to believe that they're definitely favoring her. Yeah, I mean, as a Szabova fan, that's cool. But as an Alvarez fan, not cool. Because it's like, oh, you brought her in, gave her a winnable fight, and then now it's like, oh, you're just trying to set her up or use her to set up another fighter. Not cool. Now, I've talked to Alvarez. She seems to be very confident going into this, which is cool. She's definitely very confident about this. Believes that, the momentum is certainly on her side, being that she has been way more active than Szabova has. And she's actually excited for the chance to face an undefeated fighter and take their O. I believe she's fighting an uphill battle in this, but I'll be supporting her in this. Early pick tends to go to Szabova, but Alvarez has been getting in a lot of good training lately and she looked really good in her last fight. I believe Szabova will be a step up in competition, and certainly the size factor doesn't favor her, but I think she might be up for it. So we'll be cheering for Alvarez, who's a friend of the channel and previous sponsee as well. Also on this card is a flyweight bout. Veronika Smolkova coming in at 3-3, taking on Jovana Dukic coming in at 1-1. Now, apparently, Smolkova, they were looking to match up Aitana Alvarez versus Smolkova, but she said she wasn't ready for Alvarez yet. So, we'll see. Not much to go off of stats-wise for Dukic. All that's listed on Tapology is her record of 1-1. So, we'll see how that one goes. But the main focus on this card is, of course, going to be Szabova versus Alvarez. So those are my preliminary thoughts on this bout. Let me know yours in the comments below. If you like the vid, hit that thumbs up while you're at it. Go ahead and subscribe to Wmma Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.